spending 4 years in corrections and 6, 7 years past in security, I think the position is gonna disappear. There really won't be too many more, um, security guards or a need for it because essentially, unless you're, on a special duty, most of the businesses that you work with don't want you touching people. You can defend yourself, but don't want you putting your hands on people. It's a simple observe and report. Well, I had a contract that I was working for a large record label, and basically what I was doing was more so like concierge, making people at the label feel comfortable. Maybe a few escorts with artists or whatnot, and just providing comfort. And my observation level was the fact is that there were several sites that this in studios that this record label had. And we had an office with flat screens that was monitoring multiple locations in multiple countries. I really think that's where it's going. I'm glad that I've started to make my transitional shift because I'm not saying it's going to happen today. I'm not saying it's going to happen in 5 or 10 years, but pretty soon it's going to be somebody on an iPad or somebody in a room, or it's going to be a room of 5, what you would call guards or observers. And it's already happening because like I said, I was working for this label, and that was the thing. I had shit in Japan, London, Tennessee, New York, and LA, right up there on the screen, watching 5 different spots. See something, you press the button, notify the authorities. There's a whole list. And that's what it's gonna be when there's an alert or alarm. They didn't even have to call 911. They're gonna press a button, it's gonna connect them with 911. It's an alert. It's an alert. It's just becoming, and it's one of those things that, I'm speaking on personally from working in the field. That's just generally what it requires. And a lot of places, I think what's lasting is that out of necessity, and certain places, especially in LA, you're just gonna need it, regardless. But a lot of this stuff is security will be no more. They're gonna turn the security guard will be turned into an iPad. Literally, they're gonna tell you. I'm not saying it won't be used because people are gonna have to watch and observe, but don't be too scared with freak out when AI can do it too. When AI knows how to recognize threats and unauthorized persons in unauthorized areas, then you really gonna be in trouble. But I think it's going out the window. Many career fields and things that I think the problem with is that a lot of us were pushed on old school methods of how to work out things and how to get things going. And I think that's why so many of us are like having a challenge or just now trying to get stabilized and worked into things because that's what we were taught. That's the way we were taught to do it. But if we were taught to do something a certain way and that damn job don't exist no more, that job is dwindling out the window, then we've got to look to alternatives. We got to look, okay, well, where is this going? Where is this going? Where's maybe you need to learn what you need to learn to be one of them people behind that iPad. This is just real world adjustment.